Sadness. Difficulty concentrating. Loss of interest. Depression can be treated. The first step is talking.
Brookside Park, Elder Field Youth Baseball Championship. Hi folks, I'm Tim Wells and Mike Serbatowski's back for another year of the Youth Championship. As you can see, the parking lot is filled, the kids are ready to go. And Mike, when we talk about youth baseball in the city of Cleveland, what is it all about?
In 2018, we had kids 9 to 12 years old participating. We had 20 teams, over 300 players played in games. The season began on June 13th. Playoffs began on July 18th. Games were played on Monday and Wednesday evenings. A total of 73 games were played this year, 15 of which were playoff games. 7 games were rained out, and we are sponsored by the Cleveland Baseball Federation and Cleveland Indians Charities.
And as you can see, the players are ready to go. So without further ado, we'll go over to Edwin Santiago for the player introductions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Brookside Field, or Elder Field at Brookside Park for the 2018 Youth Baseball Championship featuring Estabrook Eagles and the Black Sox from Woodstock. Introducing Estabrook Eagles. Left fielder wearing number 3, Layla Gonzalez. Center fielder's number 13, Stefan Baker. The pitcher's number 10, Frankie Galan. Number 16 does the catching, Roberto Santiago. At shortstop is number 7, Gunnar Galashevsky. Playing second base today, we're number 8, Byron Wimsett. Right fielder is number 4, Dominic Reno. Outfielder wears number 9, DeAndre Taylor. At first base, number 1, Adrian Rodriguez. Right fielder wearing number 15, Ethan Hain. Infielder in the lineup, number 5, Charles Wells. Third baseman pitcher, number 2, Andres Rodriguez. Outfielder wears number 17, Jamari Boone. Infielder number 6, Calvin Santiago. Estabrook Eagles are managed by Mr. Joe Ortiz III, assisted by Michael Gonzalez. Let's meet the Woodstock Black Sox. Shortstop, number 8, Andrew Cole. Doing the pitching, number 15, John Feliciano. The center fielder's number 13, Jaden Feliciano. At first base, number 20, Carlson Landrum. Wearing number 17, doing the catching, Emery Landrum. Playing third base, wearing number 4, Martez Pinckney. Outfielder number 2, DeJean Carroll. Number 9 is an outfielder, Sam Gissentanner Jr. Second baseman, number 6, Darquise Hines. Playing in left field, number 14, Xavier Griffin. Number 3 is an outfielder, Joshua Knuckles. Wearing number 19, third baseman, Jaden Downing. Woodstock Black Sox are managed by Mr. Mike Stennett and assisted by Mr. Tom O'Rourke and Mr. Patrick Carroll. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you rise, remove your caps, as the veterans from post 2850 present our colors as we play the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stars and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Well, that brings us to the pregame ceremonies as the teams get ready to go. First of all, we'll talk about the people that will be calling today's game. And again, the people that are calling today's game are members of the Greater Cleveland Umpires Association. They're all certified through the Ohio High School Athletic Association. And again, at home plate will be Darrell Forrest. He's on the left, 13 years as an umpire. He's a 1990 graduate of Warrensville Heights High School and a teacher over at East Tech. In the middle, Mike Paul, 5 years as an umpire, graduate of Garfield Heights. And the third base on the right, 9 years as an umpire, an 86 graduate of John F. Kennedy. Three outstanding officials, but Mike, they'll deal with some special rules when we talk about youth baseball.
Youth baseball game rules, modifications, a 5-inning game. The batting order, the teams match up with the number of players in each team's lineup. Base distance is 70 feet. The pitcher's distance is 50 feet. Pitcher may only pitch 4 innings. There's a mandatory play rule. Everyone must bat and everyone must play the field. The run spread rule is 10 runs after 3 innings. The slaughter rule, 5 runs in each of the first 3 innings. Speed up rules, an intentional walk, no pitches have to be thrown. There's a courtesy runner for the catcher. The drop third strike rule, there's no advance by the runner and the batter's out. Stealing is permitted once the ball passes the plate. Steals the second base and third base only. There is no stealing of home plate.
And obviously, when you look at these two teams, both teams come in undefeated with identical records, 9-0. And we'll take a look first at the Estabrook team. Their playoff wins, all shutouts. Collinwood Rec, 10-0. Collinwood Athletics, 8-0. Glenville Recreation, 8-0. And when you talk about Estabrook, Mike, the keys for the game were very simple from Joey Ortiz.
Yep, Coach Ortiz told me the other day the pitcher's got to get the ball over the plate, throw strikes, play good defense, no errors, and keep batters off the bases, no walks.
And obviously, when you look at the starting lineup for the Estabrook Indians, it'll start off Leila Gonzalez in left, Stephen Bacon center, Frankie Galan, one of the key players, their starting pitcher. Roberto Santiago will hit cleanup. Gunnar Galajewski at short, Myron Wimsett at second base, Dominic Reno in right, DeAndre Taylor, an outfielder, Adrian Rodriguez, Ethan Haynes, Charles Wells, Ruben Guzman, Andres Rodriguez, Jamari Boone, and Kelvin Santiago. But when you look at the Black Sox, and it's a big factor, they got to play the defense. Let's look at their starting defense.
In left field, there's Xavier Griffin, number 14. In center field, number 3, Joshua Knuckles. In right field, number 9, Sam Gibson-Tanner. In the short field, Jaden Feliciano. At second base, Deshaun Carroll. At shortstop, Andrew Cole. Pitching, John Feliciano, third base, Martez Pinkney, first base, Carlson Landrum, and behind the dish, Emery Landrum.
And again, you're looking at Gene Feliciano. He was here a year ago under a different team, but he's with the Black Sox now. And earlier, we had a chance to catch up with one of the coaches to get his views of his starting pitcher today.
Thank you.
Our starting pitcher today is John Feliciano. John's a righty, and in order for him to succeed today, he's going to need composure against a tough lineup and the ability to work through tough counts, being down in the count 2-0. And he also needs to get that first strike early in the count. Can't go down 3-0 in the count.
Well, again, you're looking at the Brookside Park Elder Field. They said the temperature today at game time was 87 degrees. The sun has come down to cool us off a little bit. Moms or dad are here to fill the game bleachers. And it's Little League Baseball at its best right here from Cleveland at Brookside Elder Field. And leading off and playing left field for Estabrook is Layla Gonzalez, number 3. Seventh grader out of Newton D. Baker. He also plays some soccer as well as the baseball.
First pitch, ball.
And again, Layla Gonzalez, 7th grader, likes the Indians. And just before game time, they let us know that it's the Estabrook Indians against the Woodstock Black Sox. Feliciano a little bit up high. And like a good leadoff hitter, Gonzalez is going to make sure he throws strikes.
Let's see if he can throw a strike this time, Tim. I think she should be taken on this pitch. See what happens. Oh.
So the first person gets on board.
Leadoff batter, and Coach Ortiz said that was one of the keys to the game. No walks.
So now, batting second, Stephen Baker, 310, and he gets beamed.
Whoa.
2 in a row. And now you bring up one of their best hitters, Frankie Galan, hitting .450 on the season.
And his first name is Frankie, and you might know another Frankie in Cleveland. His favorite player is Francisco Lindor. He does not want to take a walk, Tim. He's swinging away. Tim, did you buy enough baseballs for this game?
I hope so. 1-1 count, nobody out, 2 on. We're just underway here from Brookside Park. You're looking at the Woodstock Black Sox in the purple and gold, and the Estabrook Indians in the black with the blue lettering.
Whoa, nice pitch. Had him fooled, Tim.
2-2 count.
Oh boy.
He's been consistently high early in the ball game.
This is an important pitch here. Let's see if he puts it in play. Oh, foul ball. That's the first pitch he's gotten below the belt, Tim.
He'll settle down, Mike. It's a little bit of those nerves earlier. He was in the big game last year.
Oh my gosh, what a performance last year when he played for Clark.
Foul that one off.
He's staying alive, fouling off pitches.
Still full count.
Then it's first and second and nobody out. Bases are loaded.
And when we talked to Mike Stennett from the Woodstocks, one of the keys he felt was solid pitching. He said we need to get the hits early in the game and not throwing the ball around. Well, right now they put themselves in a real pickle. So now batting is the cleanup hitter, Roberto Santiago, their catcher. And he'll take one right there. 325 on the year. He's a sixth grader over at Charles Mooney. He also plays basketball as well as the baseball over at Estabrook.
Oh, 2 quick strikes.
Ground ball, just foul.
Whoa.
Will play 5. Feliciano comes and fires. They line another one into the fence.
He keeps on trying to put it down that left field line, Tim. Oh, wow.
Not a good time at bat there.
Chased a high one.
So first strikeout of the ball game. And now it'll be Gunnar Galashevsky. Take a look at it here, Mike. You can see way above. He chased it and he knew it.
Yep.
So Gunnar Galashevsky. Got to have a talk with this young man. The Yankees and Derek Jeter.
How does he remember Derek Jeter?
We'll take one low. And if I'm right, Gary Galashevsky is probably the father. And he was a heck of an athlete, hell of a coach.
Nice pitch, a little bit behind. It's a great opportunity for Estabrook. There's only one out, and they got the bases loaded.
Take one outside. 2-1. And folks, as we go through today's game, we're going to be passing on some great information about free recreation programs.
3-1. So get a run home if they walk them.
That's the first time I've seen Feliciano usually put his head down. He's a competitor, though. He bounces back. Remember him from a year ago. Foul that one off.
Good idea. These guys are going with the pitches, Tim. If it's outside, they're going that way.
So full count, 3-2.
Nice
He
hit.
hit it right on the money to right field. One run is in. It looks like they're going to try to send another one. He's in, and there's another run in. And now they're going to try to go to third, and he's out of there. But Estabrook comes up with 2 runs already on a base hit by Gunnar Goloszewski.
Three runs, Tim.
So it's all 3 come around to score, but Gunnar makes the mistake of going to third and being the second out of the inning.
They did get the base runners home, though, Tim.
So now Brian Wimsett.
He's a third grader at Parma Constellation. He's 8 years old.
You know, you watch these kind of games, Mike, and you think about the first time you played Little League Baseball. They put those pants on, the gray pants. I remember them. These kids probably couldn't sleep all morning, couldn't wait to get to this game.
Yep,
So now
the
3-0. When you go back and look at it, the first inning, all 3 runners that score for Estabrook were put on base either hit by a pitch or a walk.
Yep. They need, Mr. Feliciano needs to get out of this inning with no more damage.
So that's another walk, and now it'll be up to Dominic Reno. So Dominic Reno hitting .225 on the year. He's from Artemis Ward School, and he just got hit by a pitch. So Mike's going to come out and talk to him, and rightly so. Obviously, you don't have any kid out here trying to throw at anybody. It's just he's hitting the batters.
Just a little bit wild, like you said, to settle them down.
You're looking at Mike Stennett. He is the team manager of the Woodstock Black Sox. In 1976, graduate of East High. 20 years he's been coaching. And over at Zelma George Community Center, he's been involved there for a few years. And to him, it's more than just a game. He's always talking about life skills, life values. He's always said, you know, save a child, save a life. That's his mission.
We got a new pitcher, Tim. Is it number 8?
Yeah, number 8 now comes into pitch for the Woodstock Black Sox. and that's Andrew Cole. He's the shortstop. So,
sorry.
folks, while he warms up, we'll be back with more of the Youth Baseball Championship game.
We'd do anything for kids. Yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger near you. Learn how at feedingamerica.org.
So we are back at Brookside Park, and now Andrew Cole throws the first pitch for a strike. 2 outs, 2 on. We're still in the top of the first in a big swing and miss. This is DeAndre Taylor. Tells he hits .350 on the year. He's a 5th grader out of Wilbur Wright. Took one outside. They're going to try to go there. So 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs. Now he will not be able to score unless the ball's put in play. We'll look at the throw right here. Again, a little bit late. He's in there.
Yep, he got his hand in there.
And this is where the youth baseball special rule, if a ball gets by the catcher, they cannot come in to score. It has to be a batted ball. So strike 3 called.
So they get out of the inning, Tim.
But they pick up 3 runs on 1 big hit by Gunnar Galashevsky. And they are up 3-0. So let's take a look at the Woodstock Black Sox and their starting lineup. Andrew Cole will lead off, and he's the pitcher. Juan Feliciano over at short. Jaden Feliciano is in the short center field. Carlos Lindrum at first. Emery Landrum at catcher. Martez Pinckney at third. Tejon Carroll at second base. Sam Gissentanner Jr. in right field. Darquez Hines is the extra player. Xavier Griffin in left. Joshua Knuckles in center. Jaden Downing, Almonte Harris, and Mikel Javis. And Mike, when you look at the Woodstock team, first of all, let's talk a little bit about what those keys were that the coach was talking about.
Coach Dennett talked about solid pitching, hits early in the game, and don't throw the ball around. And he also talked about his key players. They were number 4, third baseman Martez Pinckney, number 9, the first baseman Carlson Landrum, and number 16, John Feliciano.
And again, you're looking at him right there. Again, as you can see, those are 3 of the key players from the Estabrook team. And those kids on the Estabrook side, on the left is Frankie Galen, in the middle, Roberto Santiago, and on the right, Gunnar Galashevsky. He's the one that had the big hit for the Estabrook team here. When you look at the Woodstock defense, Mike, we saw they could play, but let's look at Estabrook's, their defense. They're going to have to play a big role and play it well today.
Estabrook in left field, Layla Gonzalez. In center field, Stefan Baker. In right, Dominic Reno. Shortstop, Gunnar Galashevsky. Short field, Charles Wells. Second base, Byron Wimsett. At pitcher, Frankie Galan. Third base, Andre Rodriguez. First base, Adrian Rodriguez, their brothers. And 16, behind the dish, Roberto Santiago.
So they're trying to get the kids in a position where they're not going to get hit by a batted ball. Ball one down low. So again, Andrew Cole, a 7th grader over at Holy Name. And you talk about favorite player and team. He likes the hoops. It's still Cavs and LeBron James.
So he's keeping his allegiance to his favorite player, who's now a Los Angeles Lakers. Oh,
ground ball to short. He'll drop it, and he'll beat it out. So again, Galashevsky had the chance to do it, but it dropped out of his hand. So the first man is on for the Black Sox.
That was a nice recovery by the shortstop too, Tim. He didn't quit on the ball and was close to getting him out at first.
So batting second, Gene Feliciano. Paul Dunbar, 7th grader, 12 years old.
Ooh,
he hit a bullet right back through the middle. He'll pick it up and throw, and he's safe.
Wow, what a stop by the pitcher. Oh my gosh.
He got it all, and I think the coach is going to come out and make sure he's okay.
Oh my Lord.
Look at it right here, folks. You talk about hitting it on the button.
Oh my God.
That's what that glove is there for.
Thank God he put that glove up in front of his face.
So they got first and second, nobody out. And now Jaden Feliciano, also from Paul Dunbar, 6th grader. He's a big fan of Frankie Lindor.
Well, this inning they came right, Woodstock came right back, trying to answer. This pitcher throws pretty hard, Tim.
He throws strikes, though, Mike.
Yes, he does. Dares you to hit it.
So 1-1 count. Two and two. He'll foul that one off.
He's not getting cheated on his swings, Tim, that's for sure.
And the playoff wins to bring the Black Sox to the championship: 13-3 over Fairfax, 13-1 over Lonnie Burton, 9-2 over Neff Park. So you know they can hit. Ground ball back to the pitcher off the glove. That'll turn into a hit, and it's going to turn in possibly to a run. Here's the throw to the plate. He dropped the ball. He dropped it again, and he's in there. Oh, my.
Well, he didn't because he dropped the ball. He ran out of the baseline. He ran out of the baseline too, Tim.
So 3-0. They give him the run, so it's 3-1 on the board. Oh, he called.
Out of the
did
base
call
path.
him out. Oh, out of the baseline.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's true. When he did go to hurdle him, that definitely put him in automatic position to be called out. Cannot hurdle over a tag. So that's what they call. So now you got one down. Still runners in position. Fly ball's going to drop. That's going to be a base hit. So now Woodstock will come in with one run, and they'll hold them there, and it'll be second and third.
And only one out.
Carlson Landrum with the hit. So now Emery Landrum, he's the catcher.
Nice pitch.
He's from Woodbury, Yankees man.
We've had a few of those guys today, Tim. Two strikes, no balls.
Whoa. Right down Broadway.
3 straight pitches.
So we got 2 down. And now batting is number 4, Martez Pinckney.
Martez Pinckney is one of their key players at third base. He's batting .300. He's going to be around the plate, Tim, so you're going to have to swing at some of these pitches.
So they do come up with 1 run on 2 hits.
There were a couple exciting plays in that inning, Tim.
So folks, 3-1, top of 2. We'll be right back after this timeout.
Okay, let's go.
We're going inside of them, we're going outside of them.
Inside of them and outside of them.
And when we get them on the run once, we're going to keep them on the run.
And we're not going to pass until their secondary comes up too close.
And don't forget, we're going to get them on the run. We're going to go, 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 go.
We're not going to stop until we get over that goal line.
And don't forget, today's the day.
We're going to win.
They can't lick us, and that's how it goes.
The first platoon, go in there and fight, 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 fight.
What do you say, team?
What do you say, team?
What do you say, team?
Welcome back to Brookside Park, Elder Field. You've been watching Youth Baseball Championship. As you can see, the Estabrook Indians 3, Black Sox 1. And we are in the top of the second. We will play 5. Tim Wells with Mike Serpatowski. And leading off for the Estabrook team is number 1, Adrian Rodriguez.
Adrian is a 6th grader at Madison, and he does basketball and coach pitch at Estabrook Recreation Center.
Oh, rolls foul. Foul ball.
again, Adrian Rodriguez been involved. Coach pitch before coming to this overhand.
Strike two. Strike three, I'm sorry.
So one down. And now it'll be Charles Wells, or no, Ethan Hain will be the batter.
Ooh.
He's trying to chase it. He's from Metro Catholic. He's only in the 2nd grade.
One more. Let's see if he can put it in play.
So 2 down. And now it'll be Charles Wells, the 6th grader out of Benjamin Franklin, number 5.
He's their short fielder.
He'll take one outside. A lot of patience with the coaches, working with these kids and trying to teach them. They'll pop it up. And a nice catch.
Got it. Nice play.
By the 2nd baseman. That's Dewan Carroll. So 1, 2, 3. So earlier today, when we had a chance to talk to the Estabrook coach, we had talked to him about his starting pitcher. And again, his starting pitcher, Frankie Galan. Let's hear exactly what he had to say.
Hey, my starting pitcher for today is Frankie Galan. He's been with me for about 2 years. He's our heart and soul. As long as he's throwing strikes today, we'll be okay.
And obviously, when you're talking about Frankie Galan, he really has shown the ability to throw the ball over the plate with something on it. But then again, when you look at the Woodstock Black Sox, we saw that they were able to put the ball in play early, and they have some outstanding key players at that. Let's take a look at those Woodstock Black Sox key players. And it starts with their 3rd baseman, number 4, Martez Pinckney.
Martez, the coach for the Black Sox, Mike Stennett, said he has good discipline at the plate. He's a coachable kid, and he's aggressive on the bases. Carlson Landrum, the 1st baseman, is a leader and team motivator, great defensive 1st baseman, and good cleanup hitter. John Feliciano, the pitcher. If he's on, it'll be a great game. He's knowledgeable about baseball, and he's good fielding his position.
So here we go at the bottom of 2, leading off for Woodstock. And he immediately takes a strike. And this is Dewan Carroll, the 2nd baseman.
Now, Dewan's favorite team are the Warriors, and Steph Curry is his favorite player. Strike 3.
So they'll pick up another strikeout. That is his 3rd. And you can see it was right there, Mike.
Yeah, a little bit on the inside part of the plate, and then he just couldn't get his hands around.
So now Sam Gisson-Tanner Jr., the right fielder. He's a 7th grader, Brady Middle School. He likes the Astros and Jose Altuve.
Pretty good player.
And obviously you can see right now, folks, he also plays football basketball, 3 sports.
Well, 2 quick strikes.
He's a heck of a football player, Mike. We watched him in the Muni Football League a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
One of the linemen.
Good swing.
You can see right there. So 2 more strikeouts are added. And now, Darquise Hines. Again, he's from Adley Stephen, 5th grader.
He plays baseball and basketball at the rec.
So 2-0 count. For those at home wondering, is there any pitching restrictions? Yes. Pitchers can only pitch 4 innings. So this young man will have to step out at one point and not pitch an inning.
And he's looking really strong at the moment.
So 2-2, deuces wild.
Nice pitch. Mowing him down.
1, 2, 3.
He's up to 5 strikeouts, right, Tim?
Yeah, 5 strikeouts. Hasn't walked a man either. So he's done a nice job for the Estabrook team. Frankie Galan, their pitcher. Coach told us he was a key player that needed to play well, and he's doing exactly that.
Yes, indeed.
So as we go to the top of the 3rd inning, we'd like to tell you about some great free recreation programs that are taking place, and one of the best kept secrets in Cleveland. Yes, Mom and Dad, take your kid to the local recreation center. There are free meals after school at all recreation centers, usually between the hours of 3:30 and 5. They're free. All you have to be is a student in school. So what better way to do it than go to your local recreation centers? They can have something to eat, do their homework, and recreate. And it doesn't have to be just in sports. There's arts, there's aquatics. There's so many programs that are now out there for the kids to get involved in. And not just the kids, it's for all ages. We have senior programs. We also have art programs, aquatic, non-traditional. A lot of things that we do, Mike, they're not even aware of. The free camp we had this summer, but the youth outdoor program where they get to go out and learn about horseback riding and the nature. One of the programs that kids love to do. And also when you look at the Zelma George Community Center, the roller skating, and on the other side, Halloran Skating Rink, the ice skating. So please, all this is free to you, the citizens of Cleveland. And we hope you take that time to look at your local rec center. If you're not sure what center is near you, you can call the Cleveland Division of Recreation. That number is 664-2561.
And you can now sign up for flag football at any of your local recreation centers. There are house leagues at our various rec centers. So please give a call to your area rec center to get all the information you need for your son or daughter to play. It's a co-ed league.
So leading off for Estabrook is number 2. And that's Andres Rodriguez. Hit 375 on the year, so he'll put the bat in play. And he tried to chase that high one.
He's a 7th grader at Madison Elementary School. And Tim, why don't you explain continuous batting order for the folks who may not know?
Well, obviously, both teams show up. If they both have 13, then both teams will bat 13, and everybody gets the bat. If one team has like 15 and the other one has 13, they put 13 in the lineup, but the other 2 players must bat and still play the field. Again, this is a developmental recreational league, teaching the fundamentals, making sure the kids play, because that's what this is all about. Again, it's free to you, the citizens of Cleveland. Please take advantage. And we would be remiss, Mike, if we didn't take this opportunity to thank the Cleveland Indian Charities and the Cleveland Baseball Federation that played a big role in sponsoring this program for the City of Cleveland kids.
And they've been doing this every year for many, many years. And thank you for both of those organizations, their help.
This is Jamari Boone. He'll take one down.
Got a little bit of a leg kick there.
Takes one up high. They're going to try to run. Here's the throw, and he's in there.
Throw was there, dropped the ball.
So a stolen base. First one of the ball game. You look at it right here. If he holds on to it, it might be a different ball game.
Yep.
3-0 count. He'll take that one high. Ball 4.
New pitcher, Tim.
I would think he'd give him some warm-ups here, wouldn't he?
You would think.
I don't think he realized he got a guy in here.
Is that Adrian Rodriguez? Is that the first baseman?
We'll get his number in a second. But while he warms up, we'll take a break and we'll be back with more of youth baseball from Brookside Park.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to team-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys. Preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
I'm ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Ground ball, second base. And the throw to second,
Nice
they'll
play.
get the force.
That was a nice
But
play.
a nice job by the second baseman from Woodstock, Brian Wimsett. A correction. Again, that's Juan Carroll. He's made 2 good plays here.
Yes, he has.
So now they're back to the top of the batting order. Leila Gonzalez.
And she was hit by a pitcher first time up. Still only 1 out.
They're bringing in another pitcher.
Wow.
And again, this is number 2 from the Woodstock team. And is
that DeJean Carroll?
DeJean Carroll, the one that played second base. They're bringing him in now to pitch. So he'll warm up, and while they're doing that, we'll talk about some of the other programs that are free to you, the citizens of Cleveland. And again, Mike mentioned the idea of the flag football. We also want to remind you that we have the co-ed volleyball. Again, this is a program that's free to you, the citizens of Cleveland. We also have swim team. We'll start working on getting the swim team together in all our pools. We have dodgeball. And of course, many of you that look forward to the fall, yes, Muni football will be back in action. Again, if you're interested in the tackle football, you can always go to the Muni football website. It's clevelandmunifootball.org. and it will show you where the teams are located, both cheerleading as well as the actual football organizations.
And for those of you who are interested in swim team, Tim just broadcast a swim meet on Friday that should be televised shortly, right, Tim?
Yeah, that'll be coming up on the channel. Our outdoor swim championship from Impet Pool. And we'll take one up high.
And a little inside. After getting hit that first time, I think she's a little bit wary stepping in there. Nice pitch.
So 1-1 count. Seems a little frustrated. She's got a good swing.
Yes, she does.
Two and one.
I think Coach Dennett realized he can't afford to give up any more runs, so he brought in another pitcher to shut the door. Three and one count.
Ball four. So ball four. So now the bases are loaded.
With only one out, Tim.
And now Stefan Baker. He's the center fielder. So Mike's back out there again. So he had his turn. Now 19's back out there.
So Tim, so you can rotate the pitchers in this game, correct, Tim? So you can take one pitcher
The
out.
only restriction you have is they cannot pitch 4 innings.
So if you wanted to, you could rotate every inning and make sure none of the pitchers.
But every time they come in to pitch, even if it's only one pitch, that counts as an inning.
Gotcha.
So he realized they're coming into the heart of their order. And they got 3 people on with 1 out. So he needs something, ground ball, something they can field and make a play on. And folks, we want to remind you to stay tuned to Channel 20, because next week we'll be right back here at Brookside Park, where we'll have the Senior Girls Fast Pitch Championship game between the Gunning Gators and the Stellawall Stingers.
Stefan Baker, second in the lineup, is up to bat. It's ball 1. Nice pitch. He's got to throw strikes, Tim.
This is now number 13.
Stefan Baker.
That's up, but it's 13 pitching. That's Jaden Feliciano.
Oh, and the pitcher is switched again.
That's not the same person as Juan that started the game.
Yep, John Feliciano.
I think they're cousins.
I think you're right.
They both go to Paul Dunbar. 2-2 count, 1 out. Bases loaded. Estabrook trying to get a big hit. They'll take one up high, 3-2.
It's amazing, Tim, that this team has 5 kids that can pitch at this age level.
Well, they're talking about development.
Well, they're sure
and
doing
they're
it.
calling it ball 4.
Walks home a run.
So he walks, a run scores. And now Frankie Galan, the pitcher, he walked and scored his first time up.
And that was on Gunnar Galashevsky's hit, wasn't it?
Foul ball.
Tim,
off to the side.
They have to shut the door right here. It's now 4-1. They end the rally right here. Ooh.
Base hit up the middle. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Throw to second, no. And he's in with a double and 2 more RBIs. So Frankie Galan helps his cause.
That was a rifle shot right through the box.
And now you got Roberto Santiago, who struck out.
And Coach Ortiz has his 3 key players batting 3rd, 4th, and 5th in the order.
Pop up to the pitcher, and he'll get back in time, but 2 down. And now Gunnar Galashevsky. He singled the first time up, drove in 2 runs. Chased one up high.
Good target now. There you go.
Strike 3 call ends the inning. So we'll go to the middle of the 3rd. It is now 6-1, the Estabrook Indians lead. But the Black Sox coming up. And as I mentioned earlier, folks, when it comes to scoring runs, don't count them out. 13-3, 13-1, 9-2. And you're talking about somebody scoring more than 10 runs a game in the playoffs. It tells you right out they can hit the ball.
And we got plenty of time left in this game. Only the bottom of the 3rd.
And you're seeing here that Estabrook will bring in their pitcher now in the 3rd inning. And the backup pitcher for Estabrook, I shouldn't say backup, their relief pitcher, is Roberto Santiago. And earlier today, we did talk to the head coach of the Estabrook Indians, Jose Ortiz III, and we asked Joe, if you had to go to relief guy, can you tell us a little bit about him? Here's what he had to say.
My relief pitcher for today will be Andreas Rodriguez. He's not such a hard thrower. He's more of a finesse pitcher, but if he's throwing strikes, we definitely have a chance of winning, and hopefully I don't have to go past anybody else.
So we just found out it's not Roberto, it's Andreas Rodriguez.
Andres Rodriguez. And I guess if he's got to go further, then it will be Roberto Santiago.
Okay, so Andreas Reyes, 7th grader out of Madison Elementary. 12 years old.
He likes Frankie Lindor, surprise.
So leading off for the Black Sox is number 14, Xavier Griffin. He'll take one down low. He's hit .250 on the season. He's from Adley Stevenson School. Played a little football. 7th grader.
5'2", 145 pounds. Ooh, inside. Almost hit him.
I don't know about 5'2", Mike.
That's a little generous. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying it's a little bit on the short side. Looking at him, I'm thinking at least 5'5".
He had a healthy swing there. If he hits it, it's going a long way.
You can tell by the look, he's determined.
Yep. Oh, almost.
Inside. 3-1 count.
Take one for the team, Tim. That's what he used to say.
Hey, if you're the Black Sox, you're trying to get base runners now.
Yep, any way you can.
Ball 4. So Griffin starts out with a walk.
That's what they needed, Tim. You're right. Get on base. Back to the top of the order.
Now it'll be Joshua Knuckles, the center fielder.
I keep on forgetting about the continuous batting order. They go to the top.
Man on first, nobody out, 2 strikes.
A little inside and low.
Andres Rodriguez and Joshua Knuckles, the batter.
Nice hit.
Round ball, right through the middle, base hit. Gonna be more. They're probably gonna try to send him. Here's the throw. He's safe.
That was a nice throw.
So a nice hit by Joshua Knuckles.
They get one of those runs back.
So now, you look at it here, folks, definitely a good call by Darrell Forrest. He was definitely in. So now, 6-2, nobody out. Runner on second. And it'll be number 19, Jaden Downing.
6-2 ball game. And Jaden Downing is one of their 5 pitchers, Tim. They are stocked with pitchers.
He had his shot in there. He threw one, pitched a one-hitter. Two and 0.
Did you see the catcher on that, Tim? He framed it and he brought it down so he could get a strike.
You know, at this level, Mike, the most important thing is You always want to, just like playing catch with somebody, you want to throw it over the plate, let your team play defense behind you. So 3-1 count.
Absolutely.
Nobody out, man on third, 6-2. Black Sox is going to make a run here.
Oh,
there's a swing and a miss.
3-2 count. There still are no outs in this inning, too. With that runner at third base. They just got to put it in play, Tim.
Swing and a miss. Good swing. He was on it.
2 more. Kelmonte Harris, right fielder, batting .250. Foul ball.
And this is not Kelmonte Harris, Mike. I don't know if these players are here. That might be the issue.
What's his number, Tim?
This is number 8, Andre Cole. So we're back to the top of the order.
Yep.
Ground ball back to the pitcher.
What a
he makes
nice
the throw
play.
at first. They'll get another run, but they'll get the sure out. So you got 2 down.
So Andre Cole gets the RBI.
And Joshua Knuckles comes in to score. So 6-3, they cut it in half. And it'll be Gene Feliciano.
With 2 men out.
And he singled. He hit the line shot right back up the middle. Ain't no way I'm letting him get anything on it. Whoa. They put that in the elevator chute.
Fortunately, there's nobody on base. Nice pitch.
He'll take one for a strike. 1-1. He'll take one outside, 2-1. On deck, Jaden Feliciano, his cousin.
He doesn't want to put anybody on base, that's for sure. Oh, my.
He ripped one. Oh! He got it all, Mike.
Yep,
it's going to be a race to the plate. Here comes the throw in. They're going to throw it. No way.
They missed the cutoff man, Tim.
You can see it here. He got it all. Now here's the mistake you look at. He's looking at it the whole way.
Yep. Yep.
You know, you got a ball like that hit. You just keep running.
Now what happens is both of them run for the ball. Now let's see where the cutoff goes, because they had a chance of getting it. No, they didn't show that part of it. He really drilled that, Tim. That was a heck of a hit. Another pitching change?
I don't know. I'm thinking he may stay with him. It's hard to say.
I don't know if he's got another arm.
Well, he's got pitchers. It's just a matter, does he stay with him? So why they're switching, it seems like the catcher and the pitcher are going to switch. So we'll find out what they're going to do, and we'll be right back with some more Youth Baseball Championship action right here from Brookside Park.
You know what, Billy? There was a time, and it wasn't too long ago, when you'd flush the toilet and your poop would go right out into the water.
Grandpa, that's gross.
Oh, I know it's gross, but it's true. There were no wastewater treatment plants.
The poop went into the lake?
Right into the lake.
Welcome back to Brookside Park. There it is. The camera overshot, and they've already decided they're going to walk him, put him on base. Wow. So now
the coaching wheels are turning here.
So they walk Feliciano. They're going to pitch to number 20, Carlos Landrum, who singled his first time up. So you're putting a tying run at the plate.
You got to throw strikes.
And this is the catcher that's now pitching for the Estabrook team. Started out as their catcher, Roberto Santiago. He's now pitching. And the guy that was started out as the pitcher is now catching. So 2-1 count, 2 outs, man on first. Swing
what a
and
nice
miss.
pitch. Estabrook needs to stop the damage right here.
Deuce is wild. Down low, full count.
Whoa. 3-2 and 2 outs. He's got to throw a strike, Tim.
Ball 4.
Wow.
So now is Emery Landrum, the catcher.
And he struck out his last at bat.
Down low.
He's having a hard time finding a plate.
Yeah, he's aiming the ball a little bit, Mike.
I think you're right. It's a pressure situation, Tim. You got to throw it over the plate. I think he's getting a little frustrated, too.
There it is. 2-1 count.
I don't think he'll be swinging in this one. I think he's going to look for a ball. Oh, wow. Nice swing. Nice hit.
They're going to try to tie it, and it looks like they will. He's in there, and we're tied. Here comes the other guy, and he's out.
Wow.
But don't look now, folks. But we are tied at Brookside Park.
2-run RBI for Carlson Landrum. He really tattooed this ball.
Kept his head down, hit it right on the button.
Wow. Beautiful. Emery Landrum. Good defensive play by the catcher.
You're looking at from overhead at Brookside Park. Again, this is the drone camera from TV20. We are Cleveland. They have been doing these games for many, many years. Kids in Cleveland getting a chance to shine and show their skills. And I'll tell you what, they're enjoying this one. Here we are in the top of the 4th inning, and we are tied 6-6.
We had this type of game last year as well, Tim. Exciting right till the end. Like two heavyweight fighters, Tim. Just pounding each other. We'll see what happens the next 2 innings. Can Estabrook answer?
Because the catcher was the last one that batted, we're waiting for him to suit up. Again, you can see a lot of the folks out here enjoying the cool down. Started out with a temperature of 88 degrees. It is now dropped.
Very pleasant out here now.
Last time I checked, they told me we are at 79 degrees. Nice cool breeze. Isn't that what Little League Baseball is all about, Mike? Parents coming out, supporting their kids, kids having a good time.
Having a hot dog and a Coke or whatever other beverage you prefer.
And playing on fields.
In historic Brookside Park, Tim.
You're looking at Donald Stewart in our shot from the Cleveland Baseball Federation. They've been out there all season long. He's our official scorer.
So I think we have Byron Wimsett on
Brian Wimsett be leading off. He walked his first time up. Again, Mike, if you think a year ago we were in the same situation and a young man about this size came up with the big hit to win
Clark,
the game.
I remember that. One of the smallest guys on the field. You're right, Tim.
So ball 4. I remember commenting, sometimes it's unfair when you only have a certain amount of strike zone to look for.
This is true.
So Dominic Reno, the right fielder, he was on by hit by pitch.
Just throw strikes. Called that a strike? Come on, buddy. Hang in there.
You don't want to put him on here. You want to make him swing the bat and put it in.
Put it in play. You're right.
So they're going to change the catchers.
Back up, number 4. Back out, back out. All right, yeah, Phil, we ready. Pitch it up, baby. Pitch it up, baby.
Way up high. You're right about the strike zone, Tim. Well, man on second now with nobody out. Ball 4.
I guarantee you when these coaches finish this game, next year they will come back and
they're switching pitchers, Tim. Is this the original pitcher?
Listen, Mike, when they come up, I'm just going to call it like it is when they come up. Mike's switching them over there like it's one left, right. You couldn't keep track. Now, this is the guy that originally started the game as a pitcher.
Yeah.
And he's going back to him to hope he can come back here and throw some strikes.
Feliciano, right? John Feliciano.
He's capable of it, Mike. He definitely is capable of it.
Yep. John Feliciano.
Again, this is a message that Mike's sending to this young pitcher. Hey, I got faith that you're going to throw strikes for me. I'm putting you back in here.
You're right. And I think DeAndre Taylor, he struck out his last time up. Here we go. So DeAndre Taylor's up.
Oh, high.
It almost came back over. Wait until he throws a strike. There we go. Good pitch. Go. They should have been on second and third on that pitch, Tim. Way to swing. Got to put it in play.
So there's a strikeout. Exactly what the doctor ordered.
Adrian
and now
Rodriguez.
He struck out his first time up, and you can look at it right here. He might have got away with one. It looked from this angle, it's hard to see if it's inside.
Looked a little inside. Unfortunately, with Estabrook, they're at the bottom of the batting order, and I don't know if they'll get to the top of it. Got to put it in place, son. Let's go.
One-two count, only one down. Ethan Hain on deck.
Tipped it.
Two, one down. It's up high. Full count.
Just got to let him hit the ball.
Ball 4. The bases are now loaded.
Can they get a hit or a walk? Ethan Hain, he struck out his last time at bat.
He was up there swinging though, Mike.
He was. He's confident. You got to ask the ump for time. Nice pitch.
He's pounding that plate. Like to put the bat on the ball here. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. So 2 down.
Charles Wells. And he struck out last time too. Just got to put it in play.
Ground ball back to the pitcher. He'll throw to the plate.
Nice play.
So on the fielder's choice, that ends the inning. So we will go to the bottom of 4. All netted up. Again, you're watching youth baseball and TV20. We are Cleveland. There you can see our man with the center field camera, Big Danny Monroe. And again, the crew here, all kind of tremendous shots that have been here all night long. And we want to remind you folks, at the end of this game, we'll have an outstanding player, as well as the teams will receive their awards. But this is what championship games are about. You think it'd start out one way, and here you are, you're all knotted up, and you wouldn't want it any other way. These kids never cease to amaze you. So now, because he's got this pitcher ready to come back, you got to anticipate he'll go at least the 4th and the 5th.
Frankie, go on.
So he's back in there. So leading off for Woodstock should be number 4, Martez Pinckney.
I believe you're right, Tim. Third baseman, one of the key players. I think that was a good move by the coach, Tim. You just got to hope, Ortiz has just got to hope that they can score a run.
Well, on the other hand, Stennis over here is thinking the same thing.
Yep. Well, I'm just saying Galan can pitch 2 innings, so.
Down low. Should be 2 and
1. Yeah, it's 2 and 1.
Our guy on the scoreboard's been a little slow tonight.
Nice pitch, 2 and 2. 2 and 2.
2-2 count.
Oh, what a pitch.
So One down. You look at it right here. Oh, yeah.
Good pitch.
You got to give this kid a lot of credit, man. Frankie Galan. He'll throw strikes. That's all you can ask for.
Nope. Just throwing strikes, Tim. Giving his team a chance. Just keep runners off the base, Tim. That's the key.
Two count. We're in the bottom of 4. We're going to play 5, and we may end up playing more than that.
Three and two.
Full count.
Got to throw a strike. Whoa, nice pitch.
So Sam Gisson-Tanner Jr. Take a look at it right here, Mike. That's right down the middle. Got to swing at that.
Well, Sam needs to help the cause so his dad can get him out of here, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Big swing.
Whoa. Frankie is not fooling around.
Two count. Whoa. So 3 up, 3 down. You look at it right here. You can't tell if it's in or out from there, but let's see, take a look at it from here.
Oh, yeah, that's over.
It's right there. Yeah, it was right there. So we're going to top of 5. We are knotted up at 6. You're watching Youth Baseball Championship. As you can see, their Estabrook Indians have huddled around, and there's our drone camera from above here at Brookside Park. Again, we do remind you folks that next week right here on TV20, we'll have one more championship game. It'll be the senior girls fast pitch. And then following that, we'll go over to Impet Pool, where we'll have the outdoor swim championships. So much more to happen, and even though school will begin shortly, remember, contact your local recreation centers. There's a lot of free recreation programs that are available to you, the citizens of Cleveland.
Well, the last inning, if someone can score a run, Tim.
So leading off for the Estabrook team. I want to make sure we got the right person. I got number 2.
Andre Rodriguez, that's what I'm looking at.
And he walked and had a stolen base and scored his last time. We'll take the first one for a strike.
They need base runners, Tim.
It's up high. One count. Two undefeated teams. Unfortunately, someone has to win. Both of them 9-0 coming into this game.
And it's reflected in the score, Tim. 6-6, two undefeated teams playing their hearts out.
3-1.
Big pitch, they need base runners.
And it's up high, ball 4.
Well, they got to get him over.
He
Nice
takes a look
pitch.
at the first one. This is Jamari Boone. He walked, was thrown out at second on a fielder's choice. His first time up.
Yep.
Oh, 2 count.
The guy at first base needs to be running. There you go.
Bob, they're going to throw it in there, and he's in there.
If that ball went without a bounce, they would have had him, Tim.
So 1-2 count. We've seen this before. You look at it here, folks. You can see he's clearly in there. So he'll strike out looking.
Calvin Santiago is up.
He had a ground ball to the second baseman the last time up.
Yep, it was, what, forced at second, I believe. Oh, nice pick, nice pick.
That was Juan Carroll, the second baseman, that made the nice play. He's back over there at second now.
A little bit high, 2-0. Nice pitch.
So 2-1 count.
Another nice pitch.
I'll tell you what, he's up there swinging.
Yes, he is.
So 2-2. Kelvin Santiago.
Nice pitch.
So 2 down.
Goes back to the top of the order.
And now you got Leo Gonzalez. You look at it here, Mike. You can see he swings directly underneath it.
Yep.
Went after a high pitch.
Good pitches. You got to swing. He's in a groove right now, Tim. Close to getting out of the inning. Yep, struck out the side.
So he did his part.
Yep. John Feliciano, strong inning.
So the Woodstock Black Sox, and you can see there, Leo did not follow the ball.
Nope.
It's like she took the swing and took her head off of it. And you're looking at Mike Stenny. He's trying to rally his troop, get the bat on the ball.
Just need one.
And for those at home wondering who's up, they have Darquise Hines, Xavier Griffin, and Joshua Knuckles. But they'll face the starting pitcher from Estabrook, who's been tough on him all night. That's Frankie Galan.
But this is his last inning, Tim, right?
Well, if they go to extra innings, the rule is they're allowed another inning to pitch.
Oh, really?
So he could technically, if he gets through this and they go in another extra inning, then the pitchers automatically get one more inning.
I see.
So leading off for the Woodstock Black Sox, number 6, Darquise Hines from Adley Stevenson, a 5th grader, 10 years old.
First pitch, strike. Ooh, nice swing.
Two strikes. Outside. So one down.
He's swinging. That's what you want to do.
Xavier Griffin.
He had a walk the last time up. Nice pitch.
And scored. I can tell you another guy that's open for somebody to score. Besides the teams, the umpires and the scorers. There's a lot of mom and dads say, please. Come on, baby.
He's looking for a walk.
So 3-0. So 3-1.
He's got to come with 2. That was a nice pitch. Outside corner. He's swinging at this one.
All 4. So now it'll be up to Joshua Knuckles.
He had a double last time up, didn't he, Tim?
Mm-hmm. If that wasn't against this pitcher, it's a different challenge against this guy.
You're right.
You hit here, you deserve to win this game. You're going to beat their best pitcher. And I'm sure the Estabrook coach is saying, hey.
He's got to slow it down a little bit, Tim. He's rushing himself a little bit.
And I'm sure he's telling him, slow it up, just throw strikes.
Nice pitch.
Man, that pop on that ball.
I know.
2-2.
Nice pitch.
So now
Jaden Downing.
He still got his last time up.
It looks like we might be going to extra innings, Mr. Wells. What am I talking about? We're already in extra innings. Nope, it's a 5th still.
We need one more here.
Whoa!
Ball went through, base hit. Oh, it got by the right fielder.
This is the game.
This could be.
Oh, Oh. Jaden Downing.
Big number 19. Jaden Downing. Let's take a look at it here, folks. You see it at home.
Wow. What a clutch hit.
Just went with the pitch. And then the big mistake in the outfield. He let it get by him. And that hurt.
What a great game.
Well, folks, stay with us, because when we come back, Mr. Mike Serpatowski will have our winning team and its outstanding play.
Sadness. Difficulty concentrating. Loss of interest. Depression can be treated. The first step is talking.
Welcome back to Brookside Park, and we've concluded our youth baseball game, and I'd like to give the mic to Ron from the Cleveland Baseball Federation to say a few words.
Yes, on behalf of the CBS Baseball Federation, I'd like to thank the Black Sox for playing such a wonderful game, and hope to see them back again next year and playing hard and keeping the boys together.
At this time, I'd like to present the Most Valuable Player Award, and this year it goes to the Woodstock Black Sox, number 19, Jaden Downing, for his game-winning hit in the bottom of the 6th inning. Congratulations, Jaden. Now I'd like to present the team trophy for the Woodstock Black Sox. They won in the 6th inning, 7-6. Congratulations to the coaches, Mike and Tom, and I'm missing the last coach, Patrick. Congratulations, gentlemen. Great game. All right, back to Tim Wells.
Well, thanks, Mike. And again, it's been a great day, folks. You've been watching Youth Baseball Championship game right here from Brookside Park. Two outstanding teams, the Estabrook Indians and the Woodstock Black Sox. And again, if you look for excitement and kids having a great time, you're not going to find it any better than it was here today. Again, our special thanks to the Cleveland Baseball Federation, as well as Cleveland Indian Charities and the City of Cleveland, and TV20 for making this really happen for the kids here today. But before we leave, we want to remind you that next week we'll be right back here at Brookside Park, where it'll be the Senior Girls Fast Pitch, where the Gunning Gators will take on the Stella Walsh Stingers. But before we leave, we're going to take a look at some of the faces, some of the great plays that were part of the 2018 Youth Baseball Championship. So for Mike Stewart and Mike Serpatowski and Don Stewart, I'm Tim Wells. Thanks for being part of TV20. Good night, everyone.